Let me tell you about the time, a moment etched in my memory, when I faced one of my greatest fears. I had to give a speech. It wasn't just any speech. It was an important one, a chance to share my ideas and connect with people. It was a small one, to a supposedly friendly crowd, or so I thought. The invitation had promised a warm and receptive audience, a safe space to share my thoughts. The moment I stepped on stage, the lights seemed to intensify. The air grew thick with anticipation and my carefully constructed composure began to crumble. My knees started knocking together, a frantic rhythm section warming up without my permission, like they were auditioning for a rock band, a heavy metal band perhaps, judging by the intensity of the vibrations. My hands got clammy, slick with a cold sweat that betrayed my inner turmoil. My mouth went dry, suddenly parched as if I'd wandered into a desert. I felt like I needed a gallon of water, and every word I'd prepared vanished, poof, gone, leaving my mind a vast, echoing emptiness. All those hours of practice, all those carefully crafted sentences evaporated into thin air. I stood there, grinning awkwardly, a forced, unnatural smile plastered on my face, hoping it would somehow mask the sheer terror I was feeling. Heart pounding like it wanted to escape, a frantic drum solo against my ribs. It felt like it was trying to break free from my chest. All I could think was a single, desperate question echoing in the void of my mind. Why did I agree to this? What possessed me to put myself through this torture? I could be home watching cat documentaries, learning about their secret lives and perfect hunting techniques. The fear of public speaking is real, a primal dread that lurks in the shadows of our modern lives. It's like your brain and body, those supposed allies, suddenly turn against you. Team up to betray you. They conspire to sabotage your performance, leaving you stranded and vulnerable. You feel 1,000 eyes on you, each one scrutinizing your every move, every twitch, every bead of sweat. Judging every blink, every breath, every pause feels like an eternity, every stumble a monumental failure. You start to wonder, as your mind races through a series of increasingly absurd scenarios, if you forgot your pants. It's a classic anxiety dream, played out in real time. You check, crisis averted, at least that's one less thing to worry about. But the panic stays, a persistent undercurrent of dread that refuses to subside, throwing a party in your nervous system, a wild, chaotic celebration of fear and self-doubt. Here's the secret, the comforting truth that I wish I had known back then. Almost everyone feels this way. Public speaking anxiety is a universal experience, a shared human vulnerability. We're all just trying, doing our best to navigate the treacherous waters of public speaking, to get through it, to survive the ordeal with our dignity and our pants intact, without our knees starting a band, or at least without the band becoming too distracting. If you've ever wanted, even for a fleeting moment, to fake an illness, to conjure up a sudden and debilitating ailment, to escape a presentation, to flee the stage and disappear into the anonymity of the crowd, you're not alone. We're all in this together, battling our inner demons and trying to make it through. Why does public speaking freak us out? Blame your ancient, overdramatic brain. Your amygdala, the jumpy security guard in your head, sees an audience and screams, "Danger!" as if you're a gazelle surrounded by lions. It hits the panic button, flooding you with adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart races, your breathing quickens, your body gears up for battle. But you're not fighting a lion, you're just talking about spreadsheets. Your brain can't tell the difference. So when you feel shaky and weird, it's not because you're broken. It's just your ancient brain trying to save you from a threat that isn't there. Understanding this is the first step to taking back control. Let's talk about the symptoms. The jitters jamboree, pounding heart, sweaty palms, dry mouth, shaky voice, trembling hands and knees, and brain fog. Suddenly your mind goes blank, your tongue sticks, and your hands vibrate like you're holding a jackhammer. But here's the truth, it's just adrenaline. The same stuff that makes roller coasters fun. Your body is giving you a power-up, not a punishment. The problem? You don't know what to do with all that energy. These symptoms aren't signs you'll fail, they're signs you care. Your body is awake and ready. It's a normal physical reaction. Welcome to the club. You're not alone, and you're not broken. We've all been there, haven't we? That moment when your mind races, your palms sweat, and a knot forms in your stomach. It's the feeling of nervousness creeping in, threatening to derail your performance, your presentation, or even just your day. But what if I told you that you could flip the script on fear? What if you could transform that anxiety into something positive, something powerful? So what do? Reframe your nerves. It's about changing the way you perceive those feelings. Instead of viewing them as a threat, see them as a sign that you're about to do something important, something that matters. It's a subtle shift, but it can make all the difference. When your heart pounds, that's your body gearing up, preparing to meet the challenge head-on. It's pumping adrenaline, sharpening your senses, and giving you the energy you need to excel. And your palms sweat. That's your body's natural cooling system kicking in, ensuring you stay at peak performance temperature. It's a sign that you're ready to go. Don't say "I'm nervous." That reinforces the negative association, solidifying the feeling of fear. Say, "I'm excited." Tell yourself that this is an opportunity, a chance to shine, a moment to embrace. The physical signs of nervousness, the butterflies in your stomach, the racing thoughts and excitement are remarkably similar. Your body doesn't necessarily know the difference, are almost identical. It's your interpretation of those sensations that determines whether you experience them as fear or exhilaration. When you're about to ride a roller coaster, you feel that surge of adrenaline, that anticipation, that slight sense of unease. You feel the same things: increased heart rate, heightened awareness, maybe even a little bit of trembling. But you call it fun. You've chosen to label those sensations as excitement, and that's exactly what you experience. Next time you feel the jitters before a big meeting, a presentation, or even a first date, tell yourself, engage in some positive self-talk. My body is getting me ready for this. It's preparing me to perform at my best. Science backs this up. Research has shown that reframing anxiety can actually improve performance. People who reframe anxiety as excitement, who embrace the challenge instead of fearing it, perform better under pressure, and feel more confident, more in control, and more capable of achieving their goals. Instead of fighting your feelings, trying to suppress them or wish them away, channel that energy. Redirect it towards your goal, towards your passion, towards your purpose. Lean into it. Embrace the feeling, acknowledge its presence, and use it to fuel your drive. Acknowledge it. Recognize that it's there, that it's a part of you, and that it's trying to help you. Hello, pounding heart. I see you, I hear you, I appreciate you. You're here to make me dynamic, to give me the edge I need to succeed. By changing the narrative, by choosing to see your nerves as excitement, you take back control of your experience. You become the master of your emotions. You're not a victim of your nerves. You're not at the mercy of your anxiety. You're the director of your own energy. You're the one who gets to decide how you feel and how you respond. You're not nervous, you're not afraid. You're ready for the show. You're prepared to shine. You're excited to take on the world. That's your new story. Embrace it, believe it, and live it. Here's a game changer. A fundamental shift in how you approach public speaking. It's a concept that can liberate you from the constraints of rigid memorization and unlock a more authentic and engaging presentation style. Stop memorizing your speech word for word. It's time to ditch the script and embrace a more natural, conversational approach. Free yourself from the tyranny of the written word. When you try to recite a script, you transform yourself into a mere delivery mechanism, a vessel for pre-written words. The spontaneity and genuine connection with your audience are lost. One forgotten word can throw you off completely. The entire structure crumbles, leaving you feeling flustered and disconnected. It's a fragile system, easily disrupted. Instead, prepare your key points, the core ideas you want to convey. Focus on understanding the essence of your message, not memorizing the exact phrasing. Think of your speech as a journey with a few main destinations. Each destination represents a key point you want to explore and share with your audience. Write down 3 to 5 things, the most crucial takeaways. These are the nuggets of wisdom you want your audience to remember long after you finish speaking. You want your audience to remember these key points, to internalize them and apply them to their own lives. Make them impactful and memorable. Guide them from point to point, weaving a compelling narrative that connects each idea seamlessly. Use stories, examples, and analogies to bring your points to life, like a conversation. Engage with your audience, ask questions, and encourage interaction. Make it a two-way exchange of ideas. This takes the pressure off, allowing you to relax and be yourself. You're no longer bound by the constraints of a script, and lets your personality shine. Your authentic self emerges, creating a more genuine and relatable connection with your audience. People want to connect with someone real, someone they can relate to and trust. They crave authenticity and genuine human interaction. With a real human, someone who is passionate about their topic and genuinely cares about their audience, not a robot. A mechanical delivery lacks the warmth, emotion, and connection that makes a presentation truly impactful. Outline your speech. Create a roadmap for your presentation. This will provide structure and direction without stifling your creativity. A strong opening to grab your audience's attention and set the stage for what's to come. Make it captivating and intriguing. 3 main points, the heart of your message, each supported by evidence, examples, and stories. And a conclusion, to summarize your key takeaways and leave your audience with a lasting impression. Put it on a note card or slide, a simple visual aid to keep you on track without being a crutch. Now you're remembering ideas, concepts, and stories, not just a string of words. You're thinking on your feet and adapting to the moment, not words. This freedom allows you to be more flexible, responsive, and engaging with your audience. If you forget a detail, a minor anecdote, or a specific statistic, don't sweat it. Just move on. The overall message is more important than any single detail. You can't get lost. You have a clear understanding of your destination and the path you're taking to get there. You know where you're going. You have a purpose, a message, and a clear direction. That's real confidence. Confidence that comes from knowing your material, connecting with your audience, and being yourself. Next step, practice, but make it smart. Don't lock yourself in a room and recite until you're miserable. Start small. Practice out loud to your pet or a houseplant. The goal is to get comfortable with your material and your own voice. Notice awkward spots and fix them, then level up, practice with a trusted friend or family member. Ask for kind, constructive feedback. This gets you used to real eyes on you, but in a safe space. Finally, simulate the real environment. Stand up, use your slides, record yourself. Watching yourself back is cringy but helpful. Each practice builds muscle memory. The more familiar it feels, the less scary it gets. That's how you melt the fear away. The simplest, most powerful tool? Breathing. When you're nervous, your breathing gets shallow and fast, which makes anxiety worse. Break the cycle with deep belly breathing. Put one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. Feel your belly expand. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Do this 3 or 4 times. It tells your body, everything's okay. Your heart rate slows, your mind calms. You can do this anywhere, anytime. No one will notice. When fear builds, come back to your breath. Just breathe. You've got this. Now for the bonus tips, your secret weapons. First, wear your power outfit. Pick something that makes you feel confident and comfortable. When you look good, you feel good. It's your suit of armor. Next, find a friendly face in the audience. Speak to the person who's smiling or nodding. They'll be your anchor and calm your nerves. Finally, visualize success. Close your eyes and picture yourself nailing your speech, walking on stage, delivering your lines, hearing applause. Athletes do this, and it works. By visualizing success, you create a mental blueprint for it. You're teaching your brain what you want to happen. These little hacks give you an extra boost of confidence. Use them. You've earned your stage swagger. Here's the most important thing. The goal isn't perfection, it's being you. Audiences don't want flawless robots. They want real connection. Your realness is your superpower. The best speakers aren't perfect. They're passionate, authentic, and sometimes a little vulnerable. If you stumble, laugh it off. If you forget a point, be honest. The audience will relate to you more, not less. Every speaker gets nervous, even the pros. Nerves mean you care. Don't see them as your enemy. See them as proof you're alive and invested. So go out there, take the stage, and share your story. Your voice deserves to be heard. Be brave, be excited, but most of all, be you. You're more than enough. Now go get 'em.